take my word. I was not going to sign. Why? I never trusted the people who are taking this petition. I never trusted you. But after making several consultations, and yesterday, there has been a rumor that whoever has not signed has been given 25 million shillings not to sign. That's why I am here. To confirm that I have not got 25 million, the allegation of 25 million. I never trusted you. You remember in the tennis parliament we are here fighting age limit, and at the end of the day you supported Museveni. That's why I told you.
I never supported the age limit. No, clarify.
You never supported the age limit, okay. But you supported Museveni. Which is the same almost. The Honorable Arion, the one I saw you with last time, he had started with you in the beginning. When he demanded that the powers of parliament should be brought back for us to be electing our commissioners. Yeah. But I just saw him somewhere outside the country in Canada for 26 days. That's why
but Honorable,
just a minute. A minute. He's not here. He's my colleague. Yeah. That's why I wanted to ask him. He had started on the process, but later on I saw him abroad. So now I have come today. I'm putting my trust in you for the first time now. I never had much trust in you, but now, I'm putting it. This one I have trust in him, okay. And he's the one who has whipped me. Okay. This is Samba. Okay. After the allegation is that we are given 25 million not to append our signature.
Append and tell people that
that one is our chair, Honorable Salo Pendi, is our chair, Whopper. I don't overtrust her, but I trust her under this process. You should work on the talk. Now that you have appended my signature, I'm appending my signature. And you know the processes which you will take to eject these commissioners. Because when you talked about the 23 millions, at first I thought of 1.7 billion.
Yes.
But when you discovered that these same people were awarded themselves a monthly 23 million salary, yes. That's when I had to come and sign. Now let the public know. I told you that I was going to be the last in the signing. But I don't think that I'm the last. Let the public get to know that we are never given 25 million, which they are alleging that we are given 25 million not to sign. And I'm signing, trusting you. This is my last trust in you. If you don't finish on what you have started, fire will burn you.
You know my history with Honorable Ssekikubo. We've always been together. My only concern now is the procedure. Because I wouldn't want to append my signature on the document when I have not looked at the motion, the grounds, and the supporting evidence. That's one. Two, I also have a strong view that the signatures that will be relied on with the motion are those that will be appended to before the sergeant at arms. Because when you look at the rule on removal of a commissioner, Rule 110, it with the necessary modifications with Rule 107 on removal, censuring or removal of the president. So that area. Then two, I have told them I'm also not comfortable with an omnibus motion. Because you see, each commissioner should be treated independently. Why am I saying so? Let's begin with the Honorable Mpuga. The issues relating to Honorable Mpuga happened when he was the leader of opposition, not when he's a commissioner now as a backbench commissioner. Now the provisions of the law relating with handling a leader of opposition are different from handling a commissioner in his own right. So let them, because we would want all of us condemn corruption. All of us want proper accountability, but I would prefer to do things within the law, without flouting the rules. Otherwise, you may end up losing an otherwise good motion.
So have you been given access to that motion?
Well, they have informed me at an appropriate time they will give it to me, and when they give it to me and I look at it, and the supporting, because the motion should have grounds, which grounds need support to be supported. So I would personally, as an Wagava and an advocate, I would need to look at the motion, the grounds, the evidence, before I can append my signature. And I would also prefer if the process is done within the principles of the rule, so that our signatures before the sergeant at arms are certified. Because ultimately it is the sergeant at arms to forward the signatures and the motion to the clerk.
The most important thing, rules have changed. During our time, you would have a paper of the censure, grounds, well read to everybody. And you must actually somebody satisfied because you are a member of parliament, you are satisfied and you put your signature. Because I remember when we were beginning, after submitting to the speaker, a minister came to withdraw with people who were withdrawing the signatures. And the speaker said, no, you cannot. So that's why I feel that the grounds should be clearly put there, so that you package something that is airtight. I wouldn't want to have a censure that has loopholes. I would want members to be convinced. Two, don't intimidate members of parliament. I have heard people intimidating people that if you don't sign, you will be withdrawn, from the constituency, or why they will not give you votes. When I censured the minister, people asked me, did we send you to censure ministers, or we sent you to work for us? So me, as somebody who has been a neat one, I would want things to be transparent so that you can package something and it succeeds. One, for example, if at my age, if I find that, for example, when you say the money, that money we are talking about, what if I will find that this money was appropriated by us here? Because members of parliament, we don't read the road. Things pass. What if the money was passed by this parliament? What will happen to me? I would encourage that people read the grounds properly, constitutionalize it, so that at the end of the day, we have something that is good. But the way it is being done, I feel is something short. Two, like somebody talked about Mpuga. Who would not have wanted to appreciate Mpuga's services, by the way? Who would not have wanted it? In Uganda, people don't appreciate. But the role of the Mpuga did, if there was a motion, whatever motion within the commission, because for us we didn't have commission before, the commission came in. We entrusted the powers to the commissioners to do the job. Even whatever money happens, it is through the commission. Our budget is not like any other budget that is subjected to debate. The budget of the commission. When they are reading the budget, you will see some envelopes putting on the table. Those are for commissions. You don't. The president makes just comments on the comments. So the commissioners are there to take care of our interests. They are our trustees. So when they go wrong, really you people, when you trust somebody and somebody goes wrong, is the punishment being to kill him? I have censured people. I want people to take heart. That's not the way to go.
Fortunately, I discovered a few gaps, and the petitioners or the movers, especially the Honorable Ssekikubo, said he would have time to take me through based on the concerns I raised, and so I have not signed. And I'll explain to you very briefly why I have not signed. First, as a member of parliament, I know that there are very clear procedures in our rules of procedure that guide parliament on what to do in an event that there is a decision to have commissioners removed. And without going into the details of those procedures, you know them. Number two, I ask the petitioners, I ask Honorable Ssekikubo to help me provide details of the motion and available facts that would help inform my decision in signing. He said I should give him time so he can sit with me and take me through the facts. So that is what I'm waiting for. I have not been able to see the grounds that they have stated. I have not read the content of the motion. And so once I have read, Once I am satisfied with the facts that they are tabling, I'll be able to sign.
My question today, when I came to read the censor motion, I requested them, where is the attachment of the evidence to show that there was corruption? They are telling me it is not there. That's why I'm requesting media, being a fourth estate, help me so that you can ask the chief petitioners to give evidence so that you can give us, because we are not getting it, so that I can be able to sign for the benefit of my people, because evidence is given by the person who is alleging. That's why I'm asking. Even just a photocopy will be enough for me to sign. But we are tired of fighting people's wars, and these wars always come when it is near elections in Uganda, and this has weakened in the political parties. Our outcry is that we need political parties to be strengthened so that they can allow their members to participate effectively well in elections without any fighting of political parties, without witch hunting in political parties. And this will make Uganda a better democracy, like our neighbors in Kenya. In Kenya, you don't find this, because they even use their systems. The fact, my expectation as an independent who is allied to NRM, I thought that by now the government chief whip would have given a statement concerning this matter, but he is quiet, which means he has also not been given evidence to show this. I condemn corruption. I don't love corruption, because corruption is a cancer in this country, but we must tackle corruption in a correct way and in a proper way. Good enough, the movers of this are members of the National Resistance Movement. And by now, the government chief whip would have blessed this as a factor. But there is no blessing. The party is quiet. The reason, there is no evidence. That's why I'm requesting the fourth estate help and give me evidence.
I am the chairperson of the Rules Committee of Parliament, which is charged with the responsibility of investigating any issue or allegations of misbehavior. Given that role, I cannot participate in being an accuser, because these are potential matters that may come to my committee.
Nobody should ever attempt to block this process. And I want to encourage the clerk of Parliament and those who are technical people to give the Honorable Sir Opendi, to give the Honorable Ssekikubo the support that is required, the maximum support to ensure that this motion goes and succeeds. But I want to appeal to them that they should go ahead and amend the motion so that they don't fight this corruption piecemeal. Include, if it is fighting corruption, that we are up to. If the intention is not different, if it is fighting corruption, and then we should come for the whole commission, not to go for piecemeal. But I want to encourage the clerk that give the commission sufficient information, give the commission sufficient support so that we fight corruption wholly as Parliament.
Why must you come in our motion, which we have thought about very carefully, and you want to scatter it? It's very unfortunate. And lastly, I saw here some honorable member saying we have not given the motion to read. They know it too well that each motion must, first of all, you must have a motion. You must have the grounds, and the grounds must be substantiated with evidence. But what Honorable Macho was trying to read was to read the signatures. He wanted to run away with the signatures. We cannot allow his smuggling instincts to derail the process. He was interested in the signatures. And when he failed, then he wobbled around. But what I want to tell all the honorable members is that we have our motion. The signatures are in good hands. For those who say we have procedural impropriety, they wait for us on the floor of Parliament. Why are they jumping the gun? Why are they acting desperate? Why are they being desperate?